Hello to my third grade angels. Welcome back to Fiesta Gardens Library. I hope everyone had a wonderful October break. Before we continue with third grade angels, I have a quick announcement. And the announcement is that we are now able to check out books from our library. You need to use your computer and go on to Destiny Discover. All of the information was sent to your families via email. And if you have any questions about it, please make sure to email me and I will answer any question that I can. So let's get ready and check out books from Fiesta Gardens Library. Finally, yay! Okay, but now I would like to continue with Third Grade Angels by Jerry Spinelli. And it was a while ago when we finished Chapter 12, and remember Raymond Venati spit on the swing and the girl got it on her tushy? Ugh. And Suds noticed everybody was being bad. He really thought he was going to get that first halo. Chapter 13, Chipmunky. Daring Tap is still in the race. I sneaked a peek at his cursive. It's as perfect as mine. And I think I saw Mrs. Sims whispering to him. Psst. I saw him holding a door for a girl. He sits up perfectly straight in class. I tested him at recess. I stood next to him and dropped a piece of paper on the ground. When I was sure Mrs. Sims wasn't looking, he picked it up. There's only one thing all this can mean. Daring Tap wants that first halo too. I guess the big question is, does he want it as bad as I do? I can feel his breath on my neck. I'm running faster and faster. He's right behind me. I volunteered to do the dishes at home. My father thought I was joking. He laughed. We have a dishwasher. I tried to buy a box of Dog Biscuits with my allowance at the supermarket. What's that for? My mother asked. For Mrs. Sims' dog, I told her. Mr. Moto. I thought you told me Mrs. Sims cannot be bribed, she said. She can't, I said, but this isn't for her. It's for her dog. Put it back, she said. Some people don't make it easy being perfect, but I'm not giving up. When I see students heading for the water fountain, I rush ahead and push the button for them. I hold the door for boys. I don't think the word zipper nose anymore. It's not easy. As soon as I think I'm finally perfect, I think of something else I missed. And then there's another problem. People keep messing me up. Like the other day in school, I was doing cursive, the letter P. Then I had to go to the bathroom. When I came back, I found a whole line of letters with an extra curl at the bottom, so they looked like bees. I looked over at Joey. He was doing his letters, but his face was getting red and blue from trying not to laugh. It took me 5 minutes just to erase the messed up line. There's Joey, being guilty. That same day, after school, I couldn't find my teddy bear, Winky. It's always sitting up against my pillow. I finally found it in my underwear drawer. Every day I find something else where it's not supposed to be. I know that my sister is doing it. But until I get my halo, I'm afraid to fight back. So I headed for the tub. Mom found me in the suds. Oh no, she went. Chipmunky again? She was right. I've been in the bath almost every day lately. I'm a nervous wreck, I told her. I don't know why that was funny, but she laughed. Yes, I can see that. She sat on the edge of the tub. Don't you think maybe you're getting a little carried away? Maybe you're taking this angel business a little too far? I have to stay ahead of Daring Tap, I said. He's just waiting for me to make a mistake. She reached into the tub and tagged my earlobe with snappy fingers. Suds, by the end of the year, everybody will have a halo. It's okay to not be first. It's okay to be second or 10th or even last. It's okay to not be first, I thought. I tried to wrap my brain around those words. I couldn't. And then, yesterday, 4 things happened. Chapter 14. Oh no, is the title. The first thing happened in the morning at recess. I saw a candy wrapper on the ground and picked it up. Joey poked me. Why do you keep doing that? I told you before, I said. I want the first halo. But look, he said. He pointed at the school and all around the playground. Mrs. Sims isn't even here. You're not even getting credit for it. I grinned. Yes, I am. He blinked. You are? I got closer. I whispered. She has spies. He laughed. What? Mrs. Sims can't be watching everywhere all the time, so she has spies, her friends. His eyes darted around. How do you know that? My mom said. The boggle went away. He did more blinking than he was grinning. I mean, not just any grin. The grin was so big, it was almost scary. What's so funny? I said. Your mom? What do you mean? He poked me. She was joking, you dude. There aren't any spies. Are you calling my mom a liar? I'm calling your mom a joker. He tossed a gummy bear at me. It bonked off my nose. There aren't any spies. There aren't any spies? Now it was my turn to boggle. Here's Joey laughing at him. The second thing happened in the afternoon. We were riding home on the bus. My sister sat behind me. She kept taking off her seatbelt and reaching over my seat and sticking her finger in my ear. She knows I can't stand that. It was getting harder and harder for me not to just strike back. So I got off the bus early. Hey, she called, it's not our stop. I kept walking. I prayed she wouldn't follow me. She didn't. 2 other kids got off with me, Heather first and Constantina Papas. Heather said, this isn't your stop. I know, I said. I started walking for home. I heard a scream, Buster! Buster! A little black and white dog came around the corner. It had a leash, but there was no person on the other end of the leash. Then the person, a teenage girl, came around the corner, chasing the dog and yelling, Buster! Buster! The dog was heading straight for me. It was almost close enough for me to grab the leash when it turned and started across the street. I went after it. I dove after the leash. I grabbed it. I felt the tug of war of the dog in the other end. I heard screaming, the teenage girl, but something else screaming too, even louder. Brakes. I was lying in the street. I looked up. The dog at the end of the leash was inches from the front fender of the car. And here he is again, helping her, catching the dog. Suddenly, the girl was picking me up along with the dog and wrapping us in hugs and tears, and a lady was coming out of the car saying, oh my God, oh my God. I can't even remember walking the rest of the way home. What I remember is the third thing. The third thing happened in my room, on my bed. I was still shaking too hard to make it to the tub. I closed my eyes. I took deep breaths. I finally started to calm down. When my brain started to work again, this is the first thought. Hey man, you just did the best good deed ever. Slam dunk. The halo is yours. Then my brain sent me Joey's words. There aren't any spies. What if he was right? What if there were no spies reporting back to Mrs. Sims? What if I weren't going to get credit? What if the best good deed ever was going to go to waste? The fourth thing started with my brain talking to itself. So don't let it go to waste. How do I do that? Make your own report. So that's what I did. With the best cursive, I wrote down what happened with the dog. I included everything. The buster, the brakes. Oh my God, oh my God. I filled up the pages. I folded it real neat. I put it in an envelope. I sealed the envelope. I put the envelope in my backpack. When I got to school today, I put the envelope on Mrs. Sims' desk, and I couldn't believe what I saw. Another envelope was already there. Oh no, I thought. Darren Tapp must have done a slam dunk good deed too, and wrote a report and beat me to it. I was shell-shocked. I didn't raise my hand in class all day. I was more zombie than human by the time Mrs. Sims said, "Well, angels, tomorrow is the big day. One of you will be the first to get a halo." That was the end of chapter 14. Next time we will continue with chapter 15. Now I want you to think about it. He did this great deed, and he should have felt good about doing it. But the only thing he could think of was what that good deed was going to get him. Is that okay? We'll talk next time. Okay, third grade angels, bye-bye. And don't forget, check out books from the Fiesta Gardens Library.